for our next adventure. Oh, I guess Feno wants to travel too. Ooh, Amazon just dropped me this. It's my brand new headphone set from Technica, the ATH M30x. The box looks very clean and minimalistic. I love the set and glossy finishes combined. Indeed, it's a very nice touch. The texture feels premium and eco-friendly as well. There's no unnecessary plastic whatsoever, as far as I can see, so it looks like the packaging is 100% recyclable. The box feels sealed, though it's been closed very tightly. And with a little bit of effort, it's ready to be opened. Oh wow. It is even more minimalistic from the inside. Indeed, a very clean presentation.
Nice.
And I'm a fan of it. Let's take this out and put it away to never see it again. In any case, these instructions are completely useless. I'd rather download a PDF in my language. The Technica logo complements this packaging very nicely. But let's see what's underneath the cardboard. I have to agree, it's a quite surprising experience so far. Oh, you open it this way. Nice. First, completely removable, I guess. Less glue is also good for environment. I really want to go straight forward with these headphones because I really like what I've seen so far. So, let's keep the best for the last. Is there anything inside here? Yep, I almost forgot that it comes with a useful travel bag. So let's check it out and quickly review it. The bag feels really pleasant to touch. It's a nice soft fake leather that at the same time seems resilient and definitely waterproof. I'm not sure about the type of material they've used to manufacture it, since there's no information from the official sources. I really appreciate the fact they've embossed the logotype into the material instead of printing it on it, so it's here to last. You have to agree, it looks gorgeous. It might be completely subjective, but I love the fact that the internal texture feels almost like denim. And to close the bag, simply pull these laces. Just like that. And that's it. And finally, let's get to the headphone set itself. The cable is nicely wrapped in a thin parchment paper, but it does its job to protect the cable. Let's unwrap it. The said cable looks very reliable. Its rubber is soft to touch. It gives me a nice sensation of premium quality, better than my previous entry-level sets from AKG, SNISA for sure. Being a headphone set primarily focused on studio environment, it comes naturally with its 6.3mm jack adapter, which has a thread and you can screw it in place so it won't slip off by accident. And it's gold plated as well, so after some time it should not oxidize and it will prevent the drop of performance. In the second part of this video, I'm gonna take a closer look at all these aspects, starting from home studio to gaming, and we'll see if it's worth it to use it on a daily basis as a normal headphone set. But firstly, let's take away this plastic protection. Oh yes. Wow, I can definitely feel the robustness of the materials, so this feeling extends to the fake leather on the cushions of the earbuds. It was to notice, the headphones look compact and ergonomic. They are not small by any means, but rather accurately designed. We've got this nice artificial leather on the internal and the external side of the headband for the extra comfort during the long sessions, complemented with a white Technica logo. But let's test how easily we can store the headphones in the bag. No problem at all, pretty easy. The cable is also stored neatly and you can close the bag quite tightly without damaging anything. Let's put everything in our travel bag and we are ready for our next adventure. Oh, I guess Feno wants to travel too. As you can see, the headphones fit the travel bag perfectly. And Feno is impressed by the perfect fit as well. We should probably take care of us. But before leaving for our next trip, I want to present to you the sponsor for this video, which is me. See, I started this channel to create something memorable, so we can enjoy it together when you're bored or looking for some useful and entertaining stuff. The amount of effort that I put in these videos is quite significant. So if you will become a supporter on my Patreon, it will help me a lot to bring to you even better content with all these ideas that I have in my mind. If you wish, you can check my Patreon plans by clicking on the link in the description. And now, back to the review. The headphone set comes with 40mm drivers made of rare earth magnets with copper-clad aluminum wire voice coils to provide great clarity, better conductivity, lightweight and heat dissipation. It simply means that your long sessions will be more comfortable due to its weight and low operating temperature. The silicone Aura ear cups provide a noticeable analog sound insulation if you wear them properly. Although the clamping force isn't as strong as you find on his bigger brother M30x, it becomes an advantage for your comfort if you have to wear glasses like I do. It is possible that you can hear the surroundings very subtly when the music is turned off. From my personal experience, after some tests, I can ascertain I couldn't hear the environment nor any bleeding on my vocal tracks whatsoever when the headphones were fully operating. Even with the master volume on the lowest setting, I couldn't hear any external noise. The audio fidelity is there. I'm actually surprised I'm able to hear new elements in the music and games I used to play. It's also nice to see that the impedance of this pair is 48 ohms, which is better than the canonic 30 ohms you will find on normal headphones and some studio entry-level models as well, like my previous set from AKG. So this higher impedance allows you to boost the volume to hear more details. Obviously, this headphone set is a great deal for those producers that want to start their journey professionally without breaking the bank. So let's talk about the comfort. The M30x are overall designed very well. The ergonomics in the head shape of most, according to the reviews on Amazon. But of course, there will always be somebody unhappy because we are all different, and that's okay. From my personal experience, after a long session, if there wasn't the cable attached to it, I would forget I'm actually wearing these headphones. But this long cable comes in to help when you're recording vocals, like I'm doing right now, or playing an instrument in your home studio. Even if you're a sim racer or a streamer, to have a long cable at your disposal is an advantage to move freely. I mean, you will definitely use a professional mic anyway, so for me the lack of its own tiny microphone is an advantage as well, in terms of comfort. I just wish they could include a Velcro strap when you're playing on a controller, because that was the only case that I wanted to tie the cable up because it became unnecessarily long. But I solved the situation by taking a Velcro strap for my previous gaming headphone set, that I can't use anymore because after using Audio Technica it's difficult to come back to something that's clearly weaker from any point of view. Especially if you're playing for a lot of hours and need something very comfortable and reliable for your hearing. And now let's talk about the practicality. At the time of the recording of this voiceover, I was using the headphones for an entire month. I travel a lot and bring Audio Technica with me to edit my vocal tracks on the go. Those days that I have to stay in an hostel or at my friend's place, I absolutely enjoy how little space these headphones occupy. If you travel a lot, I definitely recommend to you to buy these headphones. Anyway, check the link in the description. Especially if you can sit and work in peace, like on the trains, airplanes, or simply at the airport, or even in your hotel room. If you want to ride a bicycle or those electric scooters, you should probably get the M50x set, which is wireless. But if I can be completely honest with you, please don't wear any headphones at all if you're driving or riding any sort of vehicle. I actually care about your safety, but it's up to you. I don't want to judge anyone. I understand music can be really calming and even addictive sometimes. Let's talk about the pros and cons, starting from the pros. Number 1, definitely the availability is a big plus. You can find it pretty much anywhere and Amazon comes in to help. And also, you can find the replacing parts in case you want to upgrade or replace something like cushions. Indeed, by repairing your quality device, you're fighting the production of unnecessary waste instead of buying the similar product. Number 2 is the comfort, and I have no complaints. Number 3, it is a professional, affordable and reliable product for new producers and musicians. Number 4, they also work great for gamers and streamers. And finally number 5, they simply look gorgeous and professional. I love it. Now let's talk about the cons. Number 1. The cable isn't removable, at least not easily, but if you know how to replace it, if you break it, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna make a video about this topic since I want to restore my AKGs, so make sure to subscribe to my channel. It will be fun. And number 2 is my only real complaint, the absence of a Velcro strap. Please, Audio Technica, please include it next time. In some situations the cable is clearly too long, and that little thing improves the whole experience by a lot. But other than that, I have no complaints. I cannot give it a 10-star review, but a solid 9 is totally deserved, especially for the price you pay. At the time of me recording this video, they are only 79 euros on Amazon, and that's the price I paid as well. And now my final thought. If you already like them, go buy them now, since the prices are rising according to the reviews on Amazon. I hope this video helped to solve some of your doubts. There are definitely more technical reviews on YouTube, so I suggest to check them out as well. While I have some professional knowledge, my review is made by a consumer for a consumer and nothing else. So my fellow YouTubers, I hope you enjoyed this time together, probably you did if you are still here, so please like and subscribe to push the algorithm. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.